Hi, Dr. Liz here with drlizhypnosis.com. This hypnosis contains stories to help you learn new ways of letting go of thoughts, anxieties, and worries, and instead feeling safe and putting yourself into a deep and comfortable sleep that you can control. It will include some direct suggestions for setting aside worries and anxieties. By the time you finish the hypnosis, you'll be able to have a sense of confidence that you have the ability to be free from anxiety and fear. Hypnosis is not the same thing as sleep. It's an experience of deep relaxation that allows you to focus on learning a process of how to sleep better. You also feel a sense of health as the body naturally and effortlessly rests. If you drift off during the hypnosis into sleep for the night, that's perfectly fine. You'll be given a choice at the end, either to wake up if you're listening to this during the day, or to remain in a deep and peaceful sleep if you're listening to this at the night. Trust that you're going to make the perfect choice that's just right for you. If you haven't already, go ahead and close your eyes. Throughout this process, you can move, cough, swallow, readjust to create a greater sense of comfort. Recognize that these things won't disturb you. They'll simply help you become more comfortable and more relaxed. In addition, know that at any time you can open your eyes and reorient to the room if it helps you feel safer. All you'll need to do is count from 1 to 3 in your mind, and you'll find it easy to open the eyes. In fact, try that now. Count to 3 in your mind and open your eyes. See how easy it is? You're doing perfectly. In sleep labs and research centers around the world, they spend time teaching people how to sleep and how to control their fears and anxieties. That's exactly what we're doing here today. Now, close the eyes again and notice any part of the body that is carrying the tension of the day. Often, someone who's not been getting enough rest or has been feeling anxious will store that tension in specific muscles. It could be the muscles of the brow or the eyes, in the joint of the jaw, the shoulders, or the back. Take a moment to release that tension and just let those muscles relax. It feels good to release tension. Now imagine that right in front of you is an imaginary wall with a light switch. Imagine easily being able to reach it and have the ability to flip this switch. By flipping it to the on position, you can instantly reorient and be awake. The mind keeps going, the thoughts all come back. And by turning it off, you can instantly allow yourself to close your eyes and return to this relaxed state. When the body relaxes, the mind often follows. So even imagine a calm and peaceful mind when you flip that switch to off. In fact, you can even try it now if you like. Imagine flipping the switch to on And seeing yourself opening your eyes and getting up quickly, all the thoughts returning to you and going about something that you need to do. Now, in your mind, see yourself flipping the switch to off and see yourself relaxed, calm, peaceful, and being able to let all thoughts drift away and just focus on my voice or on music, just feeling very, very centered. Now, I'd like for you to focus on your breath. With each breath, breathe air into any part of the body that is tense and let that tension melt away. Let the muscles become loose and relaxed. I used to teach this in yoga. We would breathe into the hips, and the breath would help relax and expand the hips. Or we would breathe into the hands, and the hands would relax and feel loose. So focus on your breathing and how each breath turns into an exhalation somewhere deep in the lungs. Breathe into any part that needs extra attention right now. You don't have to speed up or slow down your breathing. Just let it be natural. Our body knows how to breathe without our conscious direction, so simply use the breath as a focal point for your attention. Know that controlling your breath helps you actually feel calmer, less stressed. By focusing on the breath, you can bring fully your awareness into this moment and just notice how this moment feels with the body relaxed. Notice yourself just breathing in and out with the eyes closed. Anytime you feel stressed or anxious or fearful in life, when you're trying to go to sleep or even when you're not, take time to focus on the specific moment. You can do this by relaxing the breath, noticing if you're holding it, if it's fast or rapid, or whether it's calm and slow and relaxed. You can bring it into any state that you like. And if you do this several times a day, you'll begin to develop the skill of returning to the moment, bringing a tremendous sense of freedom. The present is a gift to you, and in the present, we find security, breath, safety, that we're exactly where we're supposed to be at this moment in the universe. Let yourself drift, both physically and mentally, into a deeper state of relaxation. Any remaining tension just flows out of the body, relaxing the muscles of the neck and shoulders, the upper arms, even the tiny muscles of the fingers. And as they relax, note how heavy they are and how, as the muscles in the eyes relax, the eyelids become heavy. Now, think of warmth just like on your skin in a bright and warm day. And as your hands feel very heavy, allow them to feel warm as well. You can say to yourself, my hands are warm and heavy. And let that warmth be an experience from head to toe, spreading out from your hands, feeling warm but never hot. That warmth even extends to the muscles of the toes and feet. And know that you can create sensations within yourself. It's not limited to warmth and heaviness. You can also experience energy, life, Now notice any thoughts coming up and simply return to the breath if thoughts do come. You can say the number 1 as a point of focus if that will help you. And just let your thoughts be thoughts without attaching meaning to them or without seeing them as fearful or stress or anxiety. They're simply thoughts. 1. Just be safe where you are. Let the thoughts arrive in the mind and then depart without paying any attention to them, as if they're little clouds floating off. The thoughts floating with the clouds. 1. You can always bring your mind back to the number 1. 1. And as you relax, forget to pay any attention to any thoughts that come. Go deeper and deeper into a state of relaxation. 1. Now imagine or pretend that you are outside on a perfect day under a clear blue sky. Imagine yourself in a wonderful place that you've been before, a place you went to visit, or even a place entirely of your own creation. Now bring all of your attention to a single white puffy cloud. Watch it float leisurely and lazily through the sky. Watch as it slowly moves off towards the distance. You can cast anything known or unknown that's keeping you tied to thoughts into that cloud. Any thoughts can go into it, any anxieties, any worries. Become ready to let these things go forever. Of course, you can always pick them back up when you flip the light switch on in your mind, or at any time that you really truly feel like you need to. Right now, the light switch is off, and all of them are going into this puffy white cloud. Now imagine it drifting off into the horizon. And you can do this with as many clouds as you need to, putting any thoughts that you need to into the cloud and watching it drift far, far away. Now I'm actually going to read a short poem to you as you relax in mind and body. Experience the message and the truths contained. Simply allow yourself to enjoy the poem and this time in a relaxed state. And when you arise later after listening to the hypnosis, you can directly experience it in your own life. It goes like this: allow yourself to become intimately connected with all of your parts, so free to have options and to use those options freely and creatively. To know that whatever was in the past was the best we could do because it represented the best we knew. It represented the best in our consciousness. As we move towards knowing more, being more conscious, we also then become more connected with ourselves. And in connecting with ourselves, we can form connections with others. Virginia Satir. Now, I'm also going to give you some direct suggestions. As you climb into bed each night, you'll focus on your breath, using that as a point of attention. You'll be able to easily relax your body, warm your hands, feel that warmth spread all through your body, or cool any parts that you need to cool. You find that anytime you're distracted by any thought, fear, or worry, focusing on a simple breath will allow the thought to disappear. In your sleep, you can either count to 3 or use the mental light switch anytime that you choose. And as you practice a moment of mindfulness each night, you'll bring yourself back to this state of deep relaxation that you have created here. You find that from this point, it's easy to drift into a deep, natural, and healing sleep. You'll also find that each morning you'll awaken 5 minutes before the alarm by listening to your internal clock. You'll wake up feeling refreshed and ready for the new day. Anytime you awaken in the middle of the night, let any thoughts, dreams, or images that exist just be present. Let them be without attaching judgment or meaning to them. If you like, you can put them on a cloud and send them off across the horizon. And you'll simply focus on the breath or perhaps the number 1 and let them disappear into the night. Allow yourself the freedom to be secure in knowing that you're learning skills each and every day to improve your sleep and therefore improve your life, your health, your mental state, your ability to live. If you like, you can begin your sleep each night with a mantra that you repeat to yourself 3 times. I am safe and secure. I control my body and my mind. I am safe and secure. I control my body and my mind. I am safe and secure. I control my body and my mind. If you're listening to this in the daytime and you'd like to reorient and awaken and go about the rest of your day, then when I count to 1, that will be a signal to turn the light switch on in your mind. Feel grounded, alert, and continue about the rest of your day. If you're listening to this at nighttime and you've fallen asleep for the night and would like to remain in a deep and peaceful sleep, then the number 1 will be a signal to do just that. Awakening in the morning, 5 minutes before the alarm goes off, or if there's no alarm, at your body's natural rhythms, feeling hopeful and alert and ready for the day ahead. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.